Students, how are you? I hope you are keeping fine. During this COVID-19 pandemic time, don't go out. If you go out in emergency purpose, wear masks. We need to make a habit of washing hands again and again. Don't gather here and there. If possible, avoid going to cattle market. Be conscious. May the Almighty protect and bless us all. However, today I would like to show you about tense. Tense is the important topic of grammar. You know that without knowing tense, you cannot sense voice, narration, simple, complex, compound, etc. If you want to speak English, you must know tense. If you write English correctly, you must know tense. Without knowing tense, you cannot do anything. So we must learn, we must know tense very well. Tense is called the father of English grammar. What is the rule of a father in a family? In a family, father maintains family. Father knows the wanting of a members of the family. So according to he supports necessary things like tense dominate total English grammar. So we must know tense well. I don't want to kill a single moment else. Let's start. Take out your pen and paper and write with me. I hope if you are attentive and listen carefully, you will be able to you will able to understand my class. Formation of tense. We know that tense is total 12 types. Present indefinite tense. Present tense is 4 kinds. Present indefinite, present continuous, present perfect and present perfect continuous. And then first tense is also 4 types: first indefinite, first continuous, first perfect and first perfect continuous. So future tense is also 4 kinds. They are future indefinite, future continuous, future perfect continuous. Now we maintain serial. Number 1 means present indefinite. Number 2 means present continuous. Number 3 means present perfect. And number 4 means present perfect continuous. Look at the board and see what I have taken down on the board. I have taken down at first 4 structure of tense. Number 1, present indefinite tense. Subject plus V1 plus object plus extension. Here V1 means present form of verb. We know that there are 3 form of verbs. They are present form, past form and past participle form. In present tense, present form is used. And then number 2, present continuous. Subject plus am, is, are plus V1 plus ing plus object plus extension. Next, number 3, present perfect tense. Subject plus have or has plus V3 plus object plus extension. And number For subject plus have been or has been plus V1 plus ing plus object plus extension. Here is a formation of tense. Now we'll write example of 4 kinds of tenses. Number 1, subject I and V1, here write, and object a letter. Extension maybe then I write a letter to my mother, father, brother, friends, etc. Next, subject I, V1 write, object a letter. So I write a letter. Next, number 2, this is present indefinite tense. And number 2, subject I and am is a. I use am. We use am with I. I am. If there is a he, it would be is. If there is a you, it would be are. So since we use here I, so I, we use am with I. Subject and am and V1, right. And ing. Subject am is are, ing, V1, ing plus object. I am writing a letter. Next, number 3, subject plus have or has plus B3 plus object plus extension. B3 means we know that there is 3 forms of verbs. They are present form, first form and first participle form. In the present perfect tense, we use first participle form. I have, here have or has, we use have with I. But if there were a he, it would be has. If there, I have written a letter, and then I have written a letter. Next, subject, here subject I and have been or has been. Here I, after I we use have been. Next, V1 plus ing. V1 verb. I have been writing a letter. Here, point of time or period of time is used with this tense. So, we use here, I have been writing a letter for an hour. For an hour. We know that with the present perfect tense, point of time and period of time is used. For an hour, this is period of time. So, we see again this sentence structure and the sentences. Subject I, V1 write, and object a letter. I write a letter. This is present indefinite tense. Next, subject plus am is are. I, subject I and am, V1 writing, and object a letter. Next, subject have or has, V3 object. Here subject I, we use have with I use I have. Next, V3 written a letter. Next, subject have been or has been. I, we use have been with I. So I have been writing a letter for an hour. This is present tense. So next, write with me and try to understand only one verb, write. Only one verb, write. We have taken down 4 sentences of 4 tenses. I write a letter, I am writing a letter, I have written a letter, I have been writing a letter for an hour. Next, first tense. Number 5 means past indefinite tense. Number 6 means past continuous tense. Number 7 means past perfect tense. And number 8 means past perfect continuous tense. At first, I would like to structure of these 4 tense. Subject plus V2 plus object plus extension. Here I have taken down 4 structures of first tense. Look at the board and listen carefully and write with me. Subject plus V2 plus object plus extension. V2 means I told it before that there is a 3 form of verbs, present form, past form and past participle form. Here V2 means past form. Here write verb, its first form I show here. Write present form and first form wrote and first participle written. Three forms of verbs is used in tense. Here, right, subject I and V2. Write and first form of write is wrote. I wrote and then object. I wrote a letter. And then number 6, first continuous, subject I and was or were. we know that I was is used after I and where is used after you, they, etc. I was and B1 write and ing writing a letter. I was writing a letter. This past continuous. Number 7, subject and then head and then B3 written and a letter. Here next I had written a letter. Here full first perfect tense, next part, in the next part we use first indefinite tense. I had written a letter before. Before past indefinite. Past indefinite means subject, here subject he and V2 came. Past indefinite, I had written a letter before he came. Here also we use after. I had subject I and had B3 written object a letter and before first indefinite. First indefinite means subject and B2 subject and came. I had written a letter before he came. If we use extension first came to me etc. Next here before we can use after. Next number 8. This is number 8. Subject I and then had been and V1 and ing and object. Same. Notice carefully, according to subject sentences are written. Subject I, V2 wrote, object a letter. Next subject I was and B1 write and ing writing a letter. Next subject I had B3 written object. Next before, after before, then first indefinite before he came. Next subject had been B1 write and ing writing and object a letter and then past indefinite before he came, or you can send subject you came, they came, etc. Write with me and try to understand the forms of tense. Of tense or formation of tense. Here I have taken down future. Future tense. Future tense is four kinds. They are future indefinite, subject, shall, will, be one, object, extension. And future continuous, subject, shall be, will be one, object, extension. And future perfect, subject, shall have, will have, be three, object, extension. And future perfect continuous, subject, shall have been, will have been, plus be1 plus ing plus object. Now we will make sentence with the structure. Same verb write. Number 9. Subject I shall. Next, I use, after use, shall is used, also will is used when there means promise. I will or I shall, next be one. Write an extension, object, a letter. I shall write a letter. Next, subject, I, and shall be or will be. After I, shall be. And then be one. And then be one and then ing. I shall be and then ing, object, a letter. Next, number 11, subject, I shall have. And then B3 means past participle form of verb. And then object. Letter. And number 12, subject and shall have been and B1 and ing and object. Here I shall write a letter, I shall be writing a letter, I shall have written a letter, I shall have been writing a letter. We have taken down 12 form of tense and 12 examples of 12 tense. but we use only one verb here, right? We can use any verb here and any and make is and make 12 sentences of 12 tense. Actually, tense is very easy, but without knowing tense, we can't understand anything. So, we all try to learn tense very well. Now, I would like to write another 12 examples of tense with another verb. Here, catch, C-A-T-C-H, catch, and first form caught, and past participle caught. Write with me and try to understand. Now we change subject and we use another verb. He, and according to structure, present indefinite tense, he catch. Since here subject third person singular, so we use here catches. Object a fish. We also use here extension. He catches a fish with hook. In this sentence, we have used extension. He catches a fish with hook. It is present indefinite tense. Now we take down present continuous tense. He, according to structure, is and catching a fish with hook. Next, number 3, present perfect tense. He has caught fish with hook. Next, present perfect continuous tense. He has been catching. Fish hook since 10 am. Here we use since, point of time. We know that in the present perfect continuous tense, point of time and period of time is used. In the first sentence, I use for an hour. I have been writing a letter for an hour. this was period of time, and in this sentence I have taken down since. So it is point of time. He has been he has been catching a fish with hook since 10 a.m. Next, number 5 means past indefinite tense. According to, we have to memorize the structure of tenses, because when we write a sentence, it is a big or small, but we have to use tense. So we must tense very well. Number 5 means past indefinite tense. So he, according to rules, Vito caught. He caught a fish with hook. He caught a fish with hook. Number 6, here he was catching. Fish with hook. And number 7, he had D3. Fish hook before I came. Number 8, listen carefully and write with me. I would like to tell the sentences again. He catches a fish with hook. Since we know that subject, present indefinite tense, be1 and object with hook. Next, past continuous tense, we know that subject and is are. Here he, after he is used. Who, he is. Next, verb plus ing, catching a fish with hook. Next, number 3, present perfect perfect tense. He is used here. So with he, we use has here. He has caught a fish with hook. And then number 4, he has been catching a fish with hook since 10 a.m. Next, past indefinite tense. Past indefinite tense, the formation of past indefinite tense, we know that subject plus be2. He caught a fish with hook, and then subject was or were. He, after he we use was. He was, and then be plus ing, catching a fish with hook. And then number 7 mean first perfect tense. He, and according to rules, had and be3 caught and a fish with hook. And next part first indefinite, before I came. And next, he had been, according to structure, he had been, and V1 catching a fish with hook before I came. Next, future tense, number 9. Number 9 means future indefinite tense. Indefinite tense, number 9 means future indefinite tense. Write with me and try to understand the formation of tense number 9. According to structure, subject, at first subject, and then shall or will. In the previous sentence, we use here shall, but in this sentence, we use here will, because we know that after he will is used. He will, then catch. Hook. He will catch a fish with hook. Number 10, according to structure, at first he, and then will be. But in the previous sentence, we used here shall. He will be catch. B1 plus ing. Number 11, according to rules, he, next will, and then have, caught. Fish with hook. And the number 12, he will have been catching. With hooks. In this way, you can practice home these verbs. First, we see this sentence again. He will catch a fish with hook. He will be catching a fish with hook. He will have caught a fish with hook. And he will have been catching a fish with hook. In this way, only one verb, write and catch. I have used two verbs in this moment and have taken down 12 plus 12, 24 sentences. Now you can practice your home, and I have taken you some verbs. Come, see, swim. It is any verb you can practice it. You can take one verb and make 12 sentences of 12 tense. Then you can change subject and use another verb see or any other verb and make 12 sentence of 12 tense. Another, next you can change, you can use another subject and write 1 to 12 sentence of 12 tense. In this way you can practice. At first you have learned tense, then you can try to learn another topics of grammar. Then you will see that all the topics is very easy for you. But without learning tense, if you try to learn another forms of another topics of grammar, it will be vain. You can't understand easily without knowing tense. So know tense at first and then try to other topics of grammar. Now here come a 12 tense can be changed into affirmative, can be changed into negative, can be changed to interrogative, negative interrogative. Actually many forms can be changed if you know the tense well. So I suggest you to learn at first tense very well, then try to systematic way another topics of grammar. Inshallah, I will try to teach you or show you voice in the next class. Till then, be well. See you again. Bye.